Kate Middleton's stunning public appearance, wearing one of Queen Elizabeth's most precious tiaras, which many assumed was designed for Queen Camilla, sparked royal tensions. Cameras caught every stunning detail as Kate left in elegance. However, jealousy and discontent increased behind the palace walls. Did Kate send a stark message about her monarchy future? Why is Camilla allegedly furious? Discover Queen Elizabeth's most precious jewel, the tiara. Royal tiaras vary. Some have meaningful stories beyond being beautiful ornaments. Just their past deserves respect. The royal collection has several beautiful headpieces, but one jumps out. The British and Irish girl's tiara. This stunning diamond tiara is more than a British masterpiece. It shaped Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Her frequent wear made it as much a symbol of her as the monarchy. When Kate Middleton wore it, murmurs became a buzz. This was more than a queen tribute. It symbolized heritage, continuity, and power. Camilla, mindful of the significance of the event, watched intently. To really appreciate this tiara, we must go back to 1893. Lady Eva Greville and a group of noblewomen donated money to give Princess Mary of Teck the Gerard-designed tiara on her wedding day to King George V. The tiara was a masterwork of brilliant cut diamonds set in silver and gold. Queen Mary loved this scroll and festoon piece, making it one of her most famous. Mary often altered her jewels, and in 1914, she removed the tiara's pearl finials. Later, Princess Diana and Kate Middleton wore the lover's knot tiara made from those pearls. The British and Irish girl's tiara was given to Queen Elizabeth II as a 1947 wedding present. Known as Granny's tiara, it became her favorite accessory. Unlike the heavier, more complex crowns in the royal vault, this tiara was lightweight and easy to wear, suitable for a public-facing king. Beyond its comfort, it symbolized something deeper: stability, obligation, and British monarchy power. This was no ordinary tiara for the Queen. It was constant. It appeared in her official pictures, state ceremonies, and most memorably, on British money and stamps. Like her persistent leadership, Elizabeth kept this royal heirloom, unlike others that faded or were loaned off. So seeing it on Kate Middleton was powerful. Queen Elizabeth carefully selected when and how to share her most precious gems for decades. Kate's wearing of the tiara after her 2022 death was a legacy statement. The regal crown may change hands, but its symbolism persists. An eternal relationship, a symbol of obligation, and a pledge. After Queen Elizabeth II died, many questioned how the royal family would split her stunning tiaras, necklaces, and brooches. A stunning and historic headpiece, the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, was predicted. Most expected Queen Consort Camilla to keep it as she was the king's wife and had access to the late Queen's most valuable jewels. However, Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, surprised everyone. Wore the tiara to a Buckingham Palace luncheon. When she entered the Grand Hall, all eyes were on her. Photographers rushed to catch the moment. Journalists scribbled furiously, and Camilla's reaction was unmistakable across the room. This was more than a fashion statement, a message. Kate went beyond honoring Queen Elizabeth by donning one of her favorite tiaras. She was implying she will become Queen of England. Tiaras are more than accessories for the British royal family. They symbolize royal favor, power, and position. Who wears what and when matters. Tiaras have traditionally been worn by married royal women to indicate their status as royalty. Even within the royal family, the king chooses tiaras. Ensure each piece conveys commitment, tradition, and status. This tiara conveyed a strong message when Kate wore it. She was supported by Queen Elizabeth's legacy. It indicated a discreet but important change in authority, acknowledging that Kate, not Camilla, was in charge of the monarchy's destiny. As Queen Consort, she was responsible for protecting Queen Elizabeth's valuables. She had donned numerous of the late Queen's tiaras, including the Greville and Delhi Durbar. Kate received the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. When Kate Middleton wore the tiara in newspapers and social media, responses poured in. Royal observers understood the significance immediately. First time in decades when someone other than Queen Elizabeth wore the tiara. It signaled a new era for many. To them, this implied that Kate, not Camilla, was Elizabeth's public image heir. Royal history shows that jewelry conflicts go beyond diamonds. Power, influence, and the throne are at stake. Camilla would not miss this occasion. Behind the scenes, the decision aroused speculation. Was Charles' approval given? Were these words intentional? Or just a recognition of Kate's expanding royal role? And why was Camilla furious? Let's investigate. The covert power struggle. Camilla carefully managed her royal status for years. Good to see you again. Many thanks. After controversy, progressively gaining widespread acceptance. As Queen Consort, she inherited King Charles' title and a large share of Queen Elizabeth IIU's magnificent jewelry. How many of Queen Elizabeth's jewels are appealing? The diamond tiaras, golden earrings, or stunning necklaces? She had the Greville and Delhi Durbar tiaras, which was stunning. Camilla showed the world that she was the monarchy's highest-ranking female figure by wearing these big pieces. But then, everything changed. Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, wore Queen Elizabeth's most precious tiara in public. This was the late Queen's tiara, worn for decades. Portrayed in government portraits and British coins. It went beyond accessories. Kate claimed the monarch's identity emblem. The Queen Consort is the second highest royal woman behind the monarch or queen. But Kate's burgeoning power was challenging that standard. Princess Diana was her predecessor as Princess of Wales, a name that haunts the monarchy. Kate, unlike Diana, spent years carefully constructing her royal image, blending grace and diplomacy, and never outright challenging Camilla. Kate sent a silent but clear message by donning the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. She was no longer a young royal in waiting. She was becoming the monarchy's future face. In that moment, she defied Camilla and identified herself with Queen Elizabeth's legacy. Royal tiaras are more than gorgeous diamonds. Each has history, meaning, and often conflict. These shimmering headpieces have been the heart of royal rivalries, silent power struggles, and subtle rebellion for generations. Royal protocol has historically determined who wears which tiara and when. But it can also cause scandal. Kate's wearing of Queen Elizabeth's most prized tiara is the latest tiara scandal. These sparkling headpieces have caused palace tensions for decades, from Princess Charlotte's reported bequest of the Spencer tiara to Camilla's uncomfortable connection with Princess Diana's jewelry. While the world debated who would inherit Queen Elizabeth's vast jewelry collection, another tiara caused a different royal dispute, one about Diana's bloodline, not the Windsors. Diana's wealthy family owned the 1930 S. Spencer tiara, a stunning diamond diadem. In 1981, Diana married Prince Charles wearing this tiara. After her terrible death, the Spencer family locked up the tiara inside Althorp House, Earl Spencer's ancestral house. Princess Charlotte, Diana's only granddaughter, was expected to inherit the tiara. Royal insiders say Camilla didn't like this concept. She was said to have wanted the tiara to stay in the Spencer family rather than with William and Kate. Some thought Camilla seemed uncomfortable because the tiara was so closely related to Diana, whose legacy still haunts her. For royal watchers, Charlotte wearing her grandmother's bridal tiara is emotional. Camilla may find it an uncomfortable reminder of the past she would rather forget. How did these relate to Diana's jewelry? Find out. The battle over Diana's jewels, Kate Middleton has always been conscious of her legacy and cautious in her public appearance. Wearing Diana's sapphire engagement ring was a major move. A family ring? Yes, a family ring.